Guys, sorry I had a little bit of an issue with my selfie stick, cutting my head off and trying to add some more books and getting it to balance and everything. So, anyways, good morning. It's Friday, almost the weekend. I am Kathy Dupre coming to you live from Edmonton, Alberta, Canada. I coach direct sales and network marketing professionals and others in business how to generate more leads, grow their business, and brand themselves. If you're here on the replay, please go ahead and jump ahead a minute or so while we wait for anybody who might be running a little bit late to get on, so that I can welcome them and say hello. And then we'll jump right into today's topic, which is going to be a good one, on staying motivated in the face of challenges. So who's here? Hey, Sarah. How are you? Thanks for joining. Who's here today, guys? Comment below. Say hey, hi, ho. Hello, Christina. How are you? So nice of you to join. I enjoyed our little chat last night. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the likes. I always love the likes and hearts. I appreciate that, you guys. I love how they do the little bubbles. I don't know if you guys are on. Yesterday I was talking about how, no, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, one day this week, about those bubbles. And how I bought some bubbles a little while back from the dollar store for my nieces and nephews, but kept them here for when they come. And I took them out in the backyard the one day with my dog Rex to play with and blew them, a bunch of them. He's chasing after them, and then when they pop, he'd kind of turn around and look at me like, what kind of game is this? This is no fun. Hey, Victoria, thanks for joining. So I hope everybody has had a good week and is planning a wonderful weekend. And we're actually going to jump right into today's topic, which is staying motivated in the face of challenges. Hey, Jen, thanks for jumping on, sweetie. So I'm excited to bring you this topic. I actually listened to one of our daily wake-up call podcasts earlier this week, I think it was. It was from last week. And I really thought it might be helpful to some of you, so I thought I would bring it to you today. The speaker was one of our top earners and leaders in the company, Justice Egan, talking about staying motivated in the face of challenges. So we all have times when we're at our peak performance, and we're also all going to have times where we're maybe knocked down a bit, where we have some struggles, face some challenges. And the person that's going to have, hey Curtis, how's it going? Thanks for joining. The person who's going to have the most success is the person who spends the least amount of time down or knocked down or letting the struggles get to them. Because we're all going to spend some time there. Justice said that feeling unmotivated is totally normal, as we know. It happens to everyone, and to illustrate, he who is now a top earner, successful business owner, and highly motivated, talked about back not too many years ago when he struggled to even pull himself out of bed in the morning many days. So what he said that he did finally in order to motivate himself to get out of bed was he made a little piece of paper where he made a chart on it to actually check off the days when he got out of bed. So he had a little piece of paper on his closet door with a pen and an elastic, and literally would do a check mark when he got out of bed to motivate himself. Now, I don't know if any of you have ever been that low or down. Hey Carla, thanks for joining. Nice to see you. But I think, guys, that everyone has experienced a lack of motivation at some point. And guys, you're not alone if you've ever struggled with motivation, especially in the face of challenges. Oh my goodness, I definitely have struggled with that. And you know what? There's nothing wrong with you, and you're in the right place, because I'm hoping that you will get some value out of what I'm sharing today. It's some good stuff. One of the keys about motivation and doing what you have to do is really about perspective. Just give me 1 second here. I got some kind of something going on my computer. Okay. Yeah, it's really about perspective. We spend so much time trying to avoid struggle, trying to avoid pain, pulling the proverbial covers over our head, right? We maybe don't want to face our problems head on and do what is needed to do to change. So we sometimes have a tendency to avoid those things. The only constant in life, according to Justice, is struggle and resistance. Kind of cheery. He talked about the fact that pretty much every time he gets up in the morning to go work out, he said it's hard, it kind of sucks. So when the thought of going through that challenge comes up, not always, but often, the next thought is to avoid that and find a reason to not work out. Hey Sharon, thanks for joining. This can of course be true of all things, but going with the exercise example, I know personally when I avoid doing exercise, not only do I feel sluggish and tired and weaker, but tell me if any of you can relate to this. How many of you feel guilty when you make an excuse or put off doing something, whatever that may be, like a business task or whatever, which you know would really help you and be a good thing for you? You've taken a step away from being healthier, from being better, or getting closer to your goal if it's putting off a business task, for example. When we avoid the things we have to do, we may think we're avoiding pain and struggle. Yes, it may seem like that temporarily, but guess what, guys? We're actually not avoiding pain and we're not avoiding struggle. Hey, Judy, thanks for jumping on. Haven't seen you for a while. Carla, is that you? This is really about picking your poison. Don't ever kid yourself that taking the easier route of procrastinating will help you avoid pain and struggle, because it won't. The reality is that what is less painful now will be more painful later. If you just change your perspective to realize and accept that pain, struggle, resistance are unavoidable, so embrace the struggle, embrace the resistance, and embrace pain that's caused by action rather than the pain that's caused by inaction. That's the choice you're making each day when you choose one way or another. And the eventual pain of inaction is much worse than the pain of action and just doing it. I know I chose a real cheery topic for a Friday, right? But honestly, it's hopefully to just motivate you guys and you know what my intentions are. They're good. And better Friday than a Monday, right? So the next thing that Justice talked about on this wake-up call was that many people have a tendency to think, oh, what's wrong with me? What is the matter with me? You know, if I could just figure out what's wrong with me, what's my problem? Well, guys, I am here to tell you there is nothing wrong with you. Stop thinking you're different, built different, wired different. Something is wrong with you. You may have different strengths and weaknesses, you may have different character and personality traits than another, but it's not like they're destined to win and you're destined to lose or fail. You are capable and you are worthy. If this is you, you really need to come to grips with feeling that there's something wrong with you. Again, you are worthy and fully capable of success. Don't ever doubt it. Can you guys do that? Give me a whoop whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yeah, pain by action, absolutely. Listen, you got to believe that what you want, the goal you have, the vision you see for yourself is truly, truly possible for you. If you don't believe that what you want is possible for you, then don't plan to do what you got to do. Don't plan on facing fear. Don't plan on staying consistent. Don't plan to do what you don't feel like doing. Don't plan on any of that. What are you talking about, Kathy? Well, really, the reason I say those things is because why would you do all those things, face your fears and do what you don't feel like doing and do what you gotta do, stay consistent, if you don't believe the outcome you say you want is possible, if you don't believe? To put it really bluntly, there's no point in pushing forward if you don't believe you're capable of success. Because belief, guys, is really everything. So keep that strong and forefront in your mind. I am capable of success no matter what. All right, I'm going to get off my little soapbox here now. But sorry for the hard truth. But again, my intent is hopefully to be, I guess, a little bit motivating. Whoop! Is that your whoop whoop, Christina? Okay, the next thing along these lines of staying motivated, you need to figure out exactly what you want and why it matters to you. Who you want to become. Like, get crystal clear. You hear people talking about having a why that makes them cry, a solid vision for their life. So get clear on what you want. And don't just say, well, I just know I don't want what I currently have. That's not enough. Not being where you are currently really isn't a destination, if that makes sense to you guys. Okay, and the last thing on this topic today is really important. Get a proven set of action steps. So once you're clear on what you want, find someone who has what you want, and then you do what they do or what they did until they got what they got, until they get what they got, till you get what they got, or what they have now, right? There's plenty of people out there who will tell you what action steps they took that worked for them. You got to leave your creative ego at the door and hear them and really listen to the instructions they give you clearly without messing it up with your own ideas. Really, guys, you kind of need to have blind faith and realize that this person's been there, they've done it, and they've done it well and succeeded. So you got to be willing to do the same. So do what they're saying and kind of like, I will until. So bringing it all together, if you know where you want to go, you know you're worth it, then you got to get out of your own way with your own ideas, along with your doubts and ego and all. And you got to have faith and belief that if you do it every day, you will get what you want eventually, or sooner than later. By having a crystal clear picture of what you want to accomplish, getting those action steps, believing wholeheartedly that you are fully capable of executing those action steps and that they will get you that thing that you want, well, when those things all come together, there's no procrastination. Are they together all the time? No. But when you know the steps that are needed, it will help you to stay motivated in the face of whatever happens, and you'll stay on track. So that's it. I hope you guys got some value out of my live today. Again, feel free to like, comment, or share if you did get value. I appreciate, again, always love the little thumbs up and heart bubbles that pop. Those are my favorite. And I hope you guys had a great week. I hope you have an awesome weekend, whatever you're doing. And I have two kind of announcements. Not announcements, but announcements. Number one, if you can wait till I finish, which is going to be just about another minute or so to go through these two announcements, one of them being this. After I click finish and end the live, it'll come up with a little thing that says the live video has ended. And if you click on to get notifications or subscribe, then you'll always be notified when I'm going to do a live, which leads into this next one, because right now it's like you always do your live every day, Monday to Friday at 10 a.m. Well, I actually have a couple pretty large projects coming up that I need to work on over the next while. So my plan is temporarily, probably for at least a couple weeks, I'm going to be revising my live schedule to just doing Tuesday and Thursdays. So the days that start with a T, I will be doing a talk. So Tuesdays and Thursdays, 10 Mountain, 12 Eastern, 11 Central, 9 Pacific, I'll be doing my live while I get some other things that I need to focus on, and I just need the extra time. So again, wait for the end. I'm just about to end this right now, so just wait for that. Click the notifications, because you never know. I might decide to throw a live in sometime on a Saturday or just out of the blue on a Friday afternoon or whatever. So anyways, I hope you guys got value out of this. I hope you had a great week. Have an awesome weekend, whatever you're doing. Have some fun, do some relaxing, whatever. And we'll see you on Tuesday. Bye for now.